government for us, it is from 1991, whatever is the government, whether it is United Front government, NDA government or National Front government, all the governments were following the same policy prescriptions.
And the government failed to address any of the issue of trade unions. Rather, the government went ahead with the labor law changes, which are meant to give hire and fire rights to the employers.
So here, the last 2 years of the Modi government, it was continuously neglecting, in the earlier governments were neglecting the issues of the workers and their working conditions. And they were not increasing their remuneration, and they were not even recognized as workers and all. But the Modi government, in addition to that, they are drastically cut down the budget for the schemes itself. And these are the schemes which are only available government machinery which is addressing these issues. The ICDS, the NRHM, now it is NHM, and the midday meal schemes. These are the three main schemes.
दरअसल हमारा ऐसा मानना है कि जो सरकार है, इसकी जो नीतियां हैं, वो केवल मजदूरों के खिलाफ नहीं है, वो किसानों के खिलाफ, महिलाएं, नौजवान और छात्रों के खिलाफ है। और जब तक इनके खिलाफ एक संयुक्त आंदोलन नहीं बनेगा, एक ज्वाइंट रेजिस्टेंस नहीं होगा, तब तक इनको रुकना संभव नहीं है। जो डेमोक्रेसी के ऊपर हमला है, वो जो हमने देखा है SU के अंदर, FTI के अंदर, JNU के अंदर, उसके ऊपर रोक लगाने की जरूरत है।
So we are taking up the issue of unemployment and MNREJ along with it, so that people understand that employment is possible. It's only the exclusivism of neoliberal economics that is forcing these people to die.
खबरों से दूर, सरकारी आंकड़ों से परे, ये दुनिया है हम मजदूरों और कामकाजी लोगों की। किस और हो तुम, बोलो किस और हो तुम।
Out of the 12 demands, price rise is the number one agenda. Essential commodities to have less cost is another agenda. This belongs to all people. PDS is making it universal instead of APL. BPL is one of the agenda. Then pension to all 3,000 touches all unorganized sector, including the PF based pensions. Then we are talking of unorganized sector, including agriculture sector, to have comprehensive legislation and funding to be given for the social security of unorganized sector. It touches across the border the people, not only the workers in the sense of workers, the self-employed also gets covered in it.
तो ये 2 सितंबर की हड़ताल के अंदर ये भी प्रमुख मांग है कि जो ठेकेदारी प्रथा है उसको समाप्त किया जाए। इसी तरीके से और श्रम कानूनों को लागू करने वाली बात है, समान काम के लिए समान वेतन बड़ा मुद्दा है।
The new Child Labor Act has opened up the door for legalizing child labor and actually destroying it in the process of production.
मैं हूँ मालिक, चेहरा मेरा एक नहीं है, इरादे मेरे नेक नहीं है, मजदूरों के क्या है सोचूं, बस में आए तो चमड़ी नोचूं।
This is a strike call which is not given by any political party but by a united platform of trade unions.
Whether it is public sector workers, whether it is the private sector workers in general organized sector, or the unorganized sector as a whole, or the huge millions of scheme workers in the country who are working for the government of India in various departments.
The defense sector, telecom sector, postal sector, almost all the sector, even the public transport, even private transport in several cases, the scheme workers, ASHA, Anganwadi, midday meal workers, we had national meet of construction workers unions, we had national meet of our BD workers unions.
As far as the Kisan Sabha is concerned, along with a lot of groups working for the peasantry, agriculture workers and Dalit and Adivasi groups, we have formed a Bhumi Adhikar Andolan, which has also extended support to this 2nd September strike.
ये जो आने वाला 2 सितंबर है, इसमें जो ट्रेड यूनियंस की स्ट्राइक है, स्टूडेंट्स फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया इसका समर्थन करती है। इसी दिन स्टूडेंट फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया ने पूरे भारत के अंदर जो शिक्षा से जुड़े हुए मुद्दे हैं, उसको लेकर पूरे भारत के अंदर शिक्षा बंद का आह्वान किया है।
तान के बोले इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, मुट्ठी तान के बोले इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, लाल झंडा यूनियन ने हड़ताल की दी आवाज।
We have also also given a call of creating obstruction on the highway, national highway roadblock, so that it will contribute to make the strike success.
On 1st September, we are going to have a demands day, followed by an agricultural strike on September 2nd in solidarity with the workers' strike.
It's a continuous process of organizing the workers sectorally, regionally, and national level.
This strike is taking place when there is an absolute false propaganda that 25 years of neoliberal policies have benefited India. It has accentuated inequality to the extent that today 100 of the families which hold the most wealth in India have more wealth, have more assets than around 2/3 of the rest of the population.
What is clear is if you stop your concessions to the rich, which amount to near more than 5.5 lakh crores annually, if you collect your NPAs, that is this loans that the big corporates have taken and not paying back to the banks, that's to the tune of 8.5 lakh crores. Build our so much needed social and economic infrastructure. The process of building that will generate lakhs and lakhs of new jobs. That is the direction in which we must go. And we have the resources. I mean, there's no dearth of resources. It's only a question of a political direction. And this strike will help in mobilizing the vast mass of our Indian people, in pressurizing the government to change the policy trajectory.